down to how many weapons each team has. McKendree, at least on paper, has all of these weapons that they're able to bring to the table, to the floor for their Bearcats and Harry Statham. Texas Wesleyan, 3 outstanding players, but you know, they're very good, and so we'll see how the matchups go. Fouls will play a role in this game because McKendree does not go very deep. So we'll see what happens with that, my friend.
Well, McKendree will go left to right in their white uniforms and red trim. Rams and Texas Wesleyan, blue uniforms, gold trim will go right to left. McKendree's had success. Last year's team stunned 6-seeded Mountain State in the opening game. And they have done, and they have played a lot of postseason in Harry State, 37 out of 42 years. Mookwe will jump it up against Copeland, and we're about ready to get underway. Hope you enjoy it. Mark Miller and Laurel LeBeau at Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City. First round action, NAIA National Tournament. And the tip is going to be re-jumped. They'll reset this, and they'll try it again. So our head referee will toss it up again, and the tip is going to be knocked out of bounds. Let's see what they do this again, and I think we're going to have our third tip, third jump ball of the night. That's exactly what we're going to do. It's kind of a sluggish start here.
I don't know if that's a record, but they will start this game eventually.
I promise. Actually, 3 seconds have gone off the clock, and they'll jump it for the third time. Loose ball, taken down with the Rams. That's Randall back out front. Man-to-man defense thrown up here by the Bearcats. Alley-oop, and just like that, bang! Mookwe, skies high, gets the feed and flushes it home, and it's 2-0 Rams. Out front to Stone. Inside, and we're going to have an offensive foul on Copeland. Setting up in a nice defensive move. Did it in the offensive end, then Mookwe comes back and draws the offensive foul on Copeland. First foul, first team foul. We've only played 25 seconds. The Bearcats are not very deep. They'll play about 7 players off their bench. Randall back out front to Mookwe as they'll play it around the perimeter to Scott. Back out front to Gober, and Gober just drains a 3. Just like that, the Rams mean business. They lead 5-0.
He is the leader in threes for the Rams, and it showed right there.
And Dimitrovic intercepts the entry pass inside, and the Rams can stretch that lead as they bring it across the timeline. Randall on the left-handed dribble. He's the point guard. He makes things happen here for the Rams. Over to the wing is Scott. Back to Gober, drained that 3 just a few seconds ago. Into Mookwe in the low left block to Dimitrovic. They want to get him the ball, and his pass is intercepted. On the push, here comes Stone. 6'1" senior point guard. Over the wing. 3 will not fall for Hobby. Rebounded by Gober, and here come the Rams leading 5-0 at the 18:34 mark here in the first half action. First round game after the end of today. We'll have 16 teams left in this national tournament. Out front, Gober for 3, yes! And Kenneth Gober feeling it now. He's got 2, and Harry Statham calls it immediate timeout. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. The Rams have folded to an 8-0 lead.
Well, everything that McKendree or that Texas Wesleyan is able to do well, they've been able to show in just the first couple of minutes. Gober from the outside, draining a couple of 3s, and then underneath, Mookwe with the slam dunk to begin things, and then drawing a charge on the other end. So everything going Texas Wesleyan's way early. While we have a quick minute, let's go through some scores of games from last night and into this morning. Lambuth just defeated St. Xavier 76-68 to advance. Point Loma came away with the win last night, actually at 1:15 this morning. They advanced, and Oklahoma Baptist in an overtime thriller defeated Auburn Montgomery 71-70.
The Bearcats have it after the timeout, the 30-second timeout, into Detmer, the high post. Over to Palm, their leading scorer. His 3 won't go. Loose on the deck, picked up by Randall for the Rams. They'll bring it across the court and call out play number 2. It looks like a set offense. They'll go to the wing, free throw line extended. Sees the cutter go through, keeps it Scott on the wing. Pass inside, we're gonna have a off-ball foul. That's gonna go against the Bearcats. Throwing in elbows, Dimitrovic tried to get position inside, and they'll call that on Harry Bearcats here early. Pass inside, rejected, tried to get it inside to Dimitrovic. On the push, here come the Bearcats. Layup, up, won't go, follow up, got it. Copeland, nice hustle play down the court, got the offensive board and scored.
Eric Hobby on that block to get things started for the Bearcats, and then they came down and scored. First 2 points of the game, 8-2, 17:32 to go in this first half.
Randall back out to Dimitrovic, inside, little high-low. McQuay's turnaround jump shot won't go short on the shot. TJ Stone has it on the push. Down the court, a nice pass inside, layup, count it. Right now the Bearcats running the court well. They got it inside Detmer. He was able to finish for the 6'7" sophomore, and they've cut the lead in half. It's Wesleyan, Texas Wesleyan 8, McKendree 4, the 17:05 mark. Man-to-man defense. Up front is Gober. He'll hand it off to Scott. He'll cut on through. Trying to get it to Dimitrovic, the 6'10" sophomore inside. Back to Gober. Little two-man game. Dimitrovic on the left, on the right, low baseline. Turn around in the middle of the paint. Jump shot up. Nice shot by Dimitrovic. He's got two, and it stretches the lead back to 10-4. Palm on the right wing, left-handed dribble, centers the basketball, gives it up to Stone to play a little weave, then back to a two-man game. They'll go out top with it to Stone, to Palm. He'll attack the basket, shot go up. We're going to foul inside. So the 6'2" junior Palm attacked the basket, went up with the left-handed shot. He drew the foul, and that's going to be called on Hector McQuay. His first foul, first team foul, but this is a shooting foul. Palm, an 83% free throw shooter, goes to the line and cans the first point of the night. The team has gone to the bench yet. We play a little over 3 minutes, about 3.5 minutes. Palm will have a second try. 10-5, the Rams. Second one up, good. After that early burst by Texas Wesleyan, the Bearcats are trying to claw their way back into this.
And look for the matchup underneath. Copeland against Dimitrovic, 6'6" against 6'10", and you can see physically there's an advantage there for Texas Wesleyan.
Scott over to Gober, and Gober, they're going to get him for traveling. They're running a little high-low. They'll flash Mukway inside when Dimitrovic goes up high to run a little high-low, and they'll reverse that as well. Good defense that time by Detmer, and then they got the traveling call. So McKendree can cut into this 4-point lead. Alley-oop, shot up and
oh
good.
My!
What a pass and what a finish by Eric Hobby. It slams it home. We'll get a 2-point lead at 15:55.
Well, the Vandalia, Illinois native there, skied, got the ball at the right time and slammed it home.
Inside in the middle, they're going to call 3 seconds. Using that high-low again, Dimitric's pass was there to Mukway, but he was in the lane a little bit too much. Got him for a 3-second call, so McKendree, the Bearcats, trying to fight their way back from an 8-0 early deficit, can tie her with a 3, take the lead. As Stone brings it up with the right-handed dribble against a man-to-man defense. Over to Palm, inside to Detmer. Back to Palm. Palm's jump shot for the tie won't go. Fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be last touched by Mukway for the Rams. It'll stay with the Bearcats right in front of press row down the baseline. Out front with it is Stone. Back to Hobby, to Stone. He directs traffic. Over to Palm. He'll attack. Looked like he was trying to attack the paint. Nice defensive move to cut that off. Out front is Hobby. Back to Palm. Palm on the right baseline. Ball fake. Gets his man up in the air. Then finishes him off with a jump shot. Eric Palm trying to light up a little bit here. He's got 4 early. It's 10-10.
Well, early on, you could see why some of these players are the stars. Eric Palm with a couple of big baskets here in the early going.
Out front is Gober. Over to Mukway. Swings it to Dimitrovic. Gets the ball stripped, gets it back, and they'll throw it back outside to Randall. And they will reset. Try to get a streaking Aaron Scott along the baseline, throws it out of bounds. Turnover against the Rams.
Well, in the early going, let's look at that turnover story. 4 turnovers for Texas Wesleyan now. Only 2 for McKendree. Rebounds, total of 3 for McKendree and 2 for Texas Wesleyan.
Rod Steele checks in the lineup for the Bearcats. And Delane Finley is inside for the Rams as he got a jump shot from the 3-point lane. got 5 early, and now it's a 3-point Bearcat lead. On the drive, jump shot won't go for Gober. Fight for the rebound. It'll go off Texas Wesleyan. It'll stay. Check that, it went off the Bearcats. It'll stay with Texas Wesleyan. Fred Eschen, MVP, the all-conference 6th man. Comes off the bench here for the Rams, though he made all-conference, averaging 13.7 points a game. Little hold up and play here. As I think they're going to check, the referees have come over to check the monitor on that last shot.
Well, we've already seen some trends here in the early going. Texas Wesleyan relying on their outside shooting and Mukwe underneath. And what we've observed too is that with McKendree, they have 2 or 3 players that are going against Dane Dimitrovic. They've had Eric Hobby guarding him, 6'6", 205, and Brad Copeland at 6'7", 205 against the 6'10" Dimitrovic at 215. So we'll be watching those matchups throughout the game.
14-14 left here in the first half. A little bit of delay as the referees are looking at the monitor, possibly to check that last 3-point shot that Hobby hit. We're a little bit down on press row here, for we can't hear what the referees are asking for as they're looking at the monitor here.
Well, Eric Hobby going through his line, 15 points a game, 49% from the field, 78 from the line, 78%. He's a leading rebounder at 7.6 a game, a leader in blocks and a team leader in steals. Kind of unusual for a big man to lead in steals, but that's what the stats indicate. And then you have two young men tied for the lead in assists for McKendree, TJ Stone and Andy Wolff, both with 103 assists this season. So,
and that's exactly, not to interrupt, Earl, that's exactly what it was. They're going to count it as a 3-pointer for Hobby. The referees double-checked, did their due diligence, and Hobby's 3 counts, so that's where we're at, 13-10. Red River Conference, which the Rams represent, have another team in this field. That's Langston. We'll have their game later on this afternoon against Lee University. They defeated Langston twice this season in regular season play, then lost to them in the semis of the conference tournament. We'll see Langston a little bit later this afternoon. In front, turnaround jump shot up and good. In traffic, but scoring it is Delane Finley. Finley off the bench has 2 early, 13-12 Bearcats. Out front, Hobby for 3, won't go. Tip try, no good. And the 6'10", Dimitrovic rips down a rebound. Off to Skaz, the Rams look to take the lead at the 13:45 mark, trailing 13-12. Back out front to Finley. They'll run that high-low. Finley, Dimitrovic, then they'll flip that, and Dimitrovic will go high-low. We'll see Kansas University do that a lot with Darnell Jackson and Sasha Khan, along with Darrell Arthur.
Well, they certainly have the depth at that position. And as we were looking at the KU score against Portland State, KU had that game well in hand in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
Off-ball foul on Eric Hobby for the Bearcats. Caught him for a push. First foul. 13 foul on the Bearcats. Rams will inbound it at half court. Scott on the dribble. Picked up by Copeland. On the left wing, back to Dimitrovic. He'll pull the trigger from 3, won't go, and Copeland rips down the rebound for the Bearcats. Out to TJ Stone. Right-handed dribble across the timeline over to Eric Palm. They like Palm to handle that basketball. Back to Stone for 3, and yes, Eric Stone, who hits 50% from his 3-point range that this team hits 43% of their trade.
And they are, I have it as 1 of 5, 2 of 6 in the early going here in this game.
Swing around the perimeter to Gober into Dimitrovic. The ball, put it on the floor with his left hand. It goes off his left foot, out of bounds in the baseline. Andy Wolff checks in from McKendree, replacing Eric Palm. Back in will be Ken Detmer. Andy Layton will also check in for Texas Wesleyan. Both coaches going to the bench a little bit here. We played 7 minutes and 10 seconds. McKendree trailed 8-0, but have gone on a 16-4 run since that opening salvo for Texas Wesleyan. So Wolff will bring it up for the Bearcats, trying to stretch that lead. The 11th seed, champs for the American Midwest Conference. Wolff in the left wing. Down low to Copeland. Back to Wolff. They'll swing it over to Steele, who's in the game. Inside, nowhere to go with it is Detmer. Back to Copeland as he drives, but he's going to be rang up for a travel. Took that little extra step, trying to get that jab step drive to the basket from the top of the key, and they're whistling for traveling. Scott across the timeline, and between the rings, they'll set up the offense there. Back out to Finley, who has too early. Spin shot in the middle. Left-hander won't go, gets his own rebound, goes up and scores. So Delane Finley's come in off the bench. He has 4 early besides an offensive rebound. We've got a 2-point game.
Yeah, he did a very nice job there. Followed his shot, got the rebound, put it up again, and made the basket for Texas Wesleyan.
Steele hands it off to Wolff. Back to Stone. Stone has hit a 3 early. Gives it off to Wolff to run a weave out front, looking for a penetration for a dribble drive to the lane. Postman inside, back out to Steele, nearly intercepted. 4 on the shot clock. Hobby's going to have to hurry. Throws it up behind his head, but they're going to call him for traveling as he tries to direct traffic after that, saying, guys, you got to move here and get me a screen or get a shot off. He'll check out the lineup.
Well, you got to credit Texas Wesleyan there. Nice defense to force the shot clock violation, but not happy on the McKendree side for how that offensive set was run that time.
Well, the Rams can tie it here or take the lead with a 3. Aaron Scott has the basketball. Top of the key to Finley. Finley pull up, then throws it down inside. Turnaround jump shot for the tie. He gets a friendly roll. And that's Andy Layton. Layton has 2. 6 points off the bench right now for Texas Wesleyan, and we're tied at 16. Turnaround jump shot. Detmer, yes. Ken Detmer's got 4, and Bearcats back out to a 2-point lead at 18-16. 11:05 left here in the opening half.
Just like he draw it up on the board for a big man underneath, driving his man to the baseline, turning around, 10-foot shot, drained it.
Corner to Finley, and using that right block. Left-hander goes to basket. Shot won't go, but he draws the foul. And right now, Delane Finley, the 6'5" senior's getting the job done inside, really posing a problem for the Bearcats. The foul's going to be on Steele, his first 4th-team foul. In fact, the Rams have only been whistled 1 time here. We played a little over 9 minutes. Finley's free throw is good. Eric Hobby checks back in, replacing Rod Steele for Harry Statham's McKendree Bearcats. So Finley looks to tie it with his free throw. Left-handers free throw on his way, rims in and out, and Detmer has the rebound. Out to Palm, over to Wolff, and here come the Bearcats. They'll swing it out front to Copeland, and we're going to have an off-ball foul. Blocking foul is going to be called, and they're going to ring up Fred Eshan. Sean's first foul, team's 2nd foul. They'll inbound it underneath the basket. The ball is kicked away by Eshan, and they'll try it again. Palm will trigger it here underneath the Bearcat basket. Inside, going to the basket's Copeland. Around 1-man, shot up, no good. Some contact, nothing called. Loose on the deck, and here comes Eshan. 1-on-1, layup up, can't get it.
Oh!
And slammed it by Aaron Scott. Nice hustle by Scott as Eshan made the steal. Couldn't get the layup, and Scott was there to slam her home. And the Rams retake a 1-point lead. Out to Hobby. To Copeland. Top of the key. The Palm in the right wing. Trying to get his shot off. 3-shot won't go. Follow slam. Hits back iron. Nice hustle in the corner by Wolff. They say he stepped out of bounds.
Well, now we're seeing some athleticism, aren't we?
Sure are. Texas are really skying high as Hobby will check back, or Stone will check back in for Andy Wolff.
Texas Wesleyan last time down the floor, Aaron Scott with the jam, giving his team a 1-point lead now, coming up on 10 minutes to go.
Again, the Bearcats won't go very deep. They'll play about 7 kids, and that's about it. 19-18, Rams by a point. Finley on the left wing, free throw line extended. Will dump in pass to Layton. Back to Eshan for 3, rims in and out, and Detmer has the rebound. Out to Palm, here come the Bearcats. Trailing by a point, the 9:40 mark. Pull-up jump shot for Stone for 3, won't go. Detmer has his rebound. Shot up off the glass, count it. Nice follow-up by Ken Detmer. He's got 6. plus 3 rebounds and a nice offensive rebound there. 20-19 Bearcats. Back and forth we go. 1-point lead for McKendree. Randall inside to Leighton. To Scott on a dribble drive. Scott's shot won't go. We're going to have a push-off foul. An offensive foul inside.
I think that was on Leighton, wasn't it?
I think so, and it was. That's Andy Leighton's first foul. 13th foul. Dimitrovic check back in the lineup.
Well, what Leighton brings in for the Rams is some girth underneath. He's a junior, 6'7", 245 pounds. He's a big man.
The Bearcats by 1 across the timeline. Ball is deflected out of bounds and stay with McKendree. Also checking in the lineup for Texas Wesleyan is Ryan Barnes. First time we've seen him this afternoon. Detmer turnaround jump shot. Wouldn't go, but a follow-up and in by Eric Hobby. He's got 7. 3-point lead here for McKendree at the 8:55 mark. First round action, 71st annual NAIA National Tournament here at Municipal Auditorium in Kansas City. Barnes. This is in the corner, and the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds in the wing. Trying to get it to Fred Ashan was Hector Mukwe. It'll stay with the Rams right in front of the McKendree bench. Into Randall. Man-to-man defense, man-to-man all the way by both teams. Mukwe right in front of us in the left wing. Dimitrovic loses it, gets it back, hands it off to Randall. Randall guarded by Stone. Keeps his dribble. Attacks the basket. Out to Dimitrovic. Open 15-footer won't go. And right now Detmer is getting all the rebounds. And they're going to call it. Let's see if they call jump ball or foul. And McKendree doesn't like that at all. They thought Detmer got his hand grabbed or arm grabbed as Mukwe went in there to try to get the ball back. But the alternating possession will stay with the Bearcats at the 8:20 mark. 3-point lead. Stone across the timeline over to Palm. Palm gets a high screen. The travel drive to the basket. Shot won't go, but he's going to be fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Eric Palm, nice drive there. Was able to initiate the contact or get the contact and then automatically put the shot up to prompt the 2-shot foul, and he goes to the line.
It's the second foul on Fred Ashan. As Kenneth Gilbert gets ready to check in.
Now you think with Palm, maybe you could have a video with this young man showing how to shoot free throws?
He has got the stroke as he hits the first one. An 83% free throw shooter, 43% beyond the arc. Second free throw on the way and count it.
You have a sense he could do that blindfolded.
He's got a nice rhythm going. There's no doubt
he really
about
does.
Biggest lead of the night for the Bearcats at 5, 24-19. Back in the lineup is Delane Finley, replacing Barnes for Texas Wesleyan. So the Rams once ahead 8-0 early. Seen that lead evaporate and trail by 5. Dimitrovic off a nice screen inside. The dunk won't go. They're going to say he's fouled. Let's see if they're going to call it goaltending on this or not. It's the referee's huddle.
Because the Texas Wesleyan player went through the basket underneath. It appeared from here, didn't it, Mark? I mean, he blocked that and made contact with the ball inside the circle of the rim. Now, we had that angle. Referees had a different angle, and they called the foul, and Dimitrovic will go to the line.
Well, they're going to count the basket.
Well, I'm not surprised by that. I think it was goaltending because it looked like the defender for Texas Wesleyan jumped up through the circle of the rim.
Well, you got the foul. I'm not sure who that foul was on, but they counted the basket, so Dimitrovic will try the conventional 3-point play. Free throw up and good. He's got 5. 24-22, Bearcats by a bucket. Palm across the timeline. The left-handed dribble on the left wing. Back out to Detmer, top of the key. Over to Stone. Stone back to Copeland. They'll swing it over to Palm. He'll attack baseline. Palm give and go to Detmer. Couldn't handle it. Gets it back. Back to Copeland. Over to Hobby. Check that. TJ Stone picked up by Randall.
10 seconds on the shot clock, Mark.
Give it back to Palm. Palm will look to go. Dribble drive to the pen, to the lane. Pull up jump shot. Yes. Eric Palm. He's got 8, 26-22. Nice one-on-one move that time by the junior. 7:15 left here in the opening half. 26-22 Bearcats. Randall, the right wing, looking for somebody to throw it to and gets it to Mukwe. Back to Randall, and he'll swing it around the perimeter to Gobert. Gobert, the dribble drive, gets the ball stripped by Stone. To Detmer, 2-on-1. Give and go, layup, reverse layup's blocked. He got it to inside, but the shot will go off and count it to 3. TJ Stone came out of there with the ball and drained a 3, the biggest lead of the night at 29-22. McKendree.
Well, a lot of things going well now. Again, for McKendree, they've been able to extend their lead to 29-22. And something I've been watching all morning, actually the early part of the afternoon now here in Kansas City, is that looking for the activity along the baseline for McKendree on offense. They have 3 players that average more than 7 rebounds a game, Hobby, Copeland, and Detmer. And that's a trio underneath that's tough to defend. And then when you're on offense, as Texas Wesleyan is, having those 3 underneath, that's a tough way to go. Although they have been able to get their share of points in the paint so far in this contest.
6:47 left. The 30-second timeout called by Terry Waldrop, the 9th-year head coach of the Rams. The Rams try to regroup here. Finley's jump shot won't go, but he's going to be hit from behind. Taken to the floor. They're going to call, check this, they're going to call an offensive foul on that. Looked like there was contact as Finley went up for the shot. That wasn't called, but they called the offensive foul on Finley, sliding in to Brad Copeland. So there definitely was contact on Finley, but referee didn't call that one. So that'll be his first offensive foul, 5th team foul on the Rams.
Well, that happened fast, Mark. We saw it from our angle. Referees called it as they did.
Well, the Bearcats got a break there. Over to Copeland, the right and the left wing. Back out front. They'll swing it around the baseline. Then out front to Palm. Jump shot, hits the lip. Ripping down the rebound is Mukwe. John Russler is in the game now for McKendree. Turnaround jump shot. Dimitrovic won't go. Mukwe skies the rebound. Gets it back. He's going to be fouled by Russler. That'll be his first foul on the 6'4" junior.
Well, Texas Wesleyan has been holding their own underneath. They have 14 points in the paint so far this first half to 12 for McKendree.
McQuay, a 51% free throw shooter, will go to the line and hit the first one. He's got 3, averages 6.2 points a game. The 6'7" sophomore. McQuay's second free throw, he's got them both. So back to a 5-point lead, the 6-minute mark here in the first half. 29-24 McKendree. Left wing to Brad Copeland. Out to Russler. To TJ Stone, who's hit 2 threes in this game already. Detmer's pass along the baseline. Back to Russler. He'll dribble drive, tack the basket, and they're going to call an offensive foul. So Russler's been in the game for about a minute and a half, and he's drawn 2 fouls.
He might find his way back to the bench again.
And I think you're right, because coming off the bench now is Rod Steele. And Steele will replace Russler for Harry Statham's Bearcats. Scott will bring it across the timeline with the left-handed dribble. Picked up by Palm, over to Gobert. Into the corner to Finley. He's played a big game off the bench. He has 5. Gets the ball knocked out of bounds by Steele, and will stay with the Rams right in front of the Bearcat bench. 5:30 left here in the opening half. A 5-point lead by McKendree, the 11th seeded team here in this year's tournament. Bearcats out of Lebanon, Illinois. Scott, top of the key over to Gobert. They'll swing it to the baseline to Finley. Finley looking at 2-man game, trying to post up Dimitrovic. The pass wasn't there. The center back out to Gobert. Gobert's to. Dimitrovic might have got away with a push-off, takes a one-step drop step and puts it up and in. Dimitrovic has 7, averages 10.2 a game. Cuts the lead to 3 at 29-26. Palm, top of the key, will hand it off to Rod. Steele is just in the game to Hobby. Give and go inside to Copeland. Gets his shot rejected. Follow shot won't go. Loose in the deck and right in the hands of Dimitrovic. On the push, here comes Finley from the right elbow. Gives it off to Gober for the tie. No. Ripped down by Copeland. Out come the Bearcats on the push. Looking for something in transition. Pass, a lightning pass from Eric Palm out of the hands of Rod Steele. Steele could have held on to that. He had about a 10-foot open jump shot along the baseline.
Yeah, I have a feeling with these guards for McKendree, you have to be ready to receive a pass on a break like that, and I don't think Mr. Steele was ready for that pass.
You definitely need to keep your head up or you might get your head taken off.
That's true.
Scott along the top, in between the rings, and they're going to call it offensive foul. Scott went down, but they're going to call it an illegal pick. And that's going to go against
Mukwe,
his second. Team foul number 6. So both teams are in the 1-1 for the last 4:20 here in the first half. Bearcats by 3. TJ Stone has it back out to Eric Palm, top of the key. Palm goes to Detmer. He'll turn. In around about an 8-footer, won't go. Off the rebound, covered by Copeland, and they're going to call a foul on Delane Finley.
And I think that will put him on the bench. I think that's 2 on him.
That's 2 on Finley, and the 17th foul on Texas Wesleyan, and Brad Copeland will go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-1.
Well, after that early push by Texas Wesleyan, 8-0 in the early going, a timeout by Coach Harry Statham of McKendree. This game has been very even throughout now. Now a 3-point margin for McKendree, 3:58 to go in the first half.
Well, the Bearcats didn't panic when Statham called that timeout. Didn't panic. His hands were up. He was clapping, urging his team on as the free throw won't go in. The winner of this game gets the winner of the Campbellsville, Kentucky, and the 6-seeded Concordia, California game, and that game follows this one. 3:48, 3-point lead for the Bearcats. Attacking the paint is Randall. Gives it off to Gober. Back to Randall. Take it around. They'll restart the offense, trying to get it back into Andy Layton, who's in the game. Over to Dimitrovic, and the 6'10" sophomore drains a 3. He's at his average. We are tied at 3:25 left. Campbell shot inside. They're going to get him for steps.
You know, Dimitrovic has taken only 47 shots from the 3-point arc, made only 3 of them coming into the tournament for 15%, and he knocks that one down.
Well, he's feeling it. He's got 10. So the Rams now can take the lead, and they're going to restart this. I don't think the referee was quite, all 3 were on the same page there, so they're going to restart this, and Randall will throw it in. Scott to Randall, and they'll walk it up, trying to take the lead.
Gober has been quiet for Texas Wesleyan lately. Wonder if they might try to set something up for him.
Nice give and go to Dimitrovic. Shot won't go. Detmer can't get the rebound, followed by Layton, won't go. Fight on the board, still loose. We're going to have a reach-in foul. Aaron Scott really hustling for it, but they're going to get, looks like Andy Wolff on a reach-in for McKendree. His first team foul, set 8th team foul in the first half, and that's going to send Scott to the line where he's a 63% free throw shooter.
Yeah, well, you know, coming into this game, making a comment about the rebounding, it seemed like McKendree would have a rebounding edge, but total rebounds so far in this game, 14-13 McKendree with the edge. Texas Wesleyan doing a fine job underneath the boards.
Free throw up and good by Scott. He's got 3 on the night, and the Rams have fought back and have taken a 1-point lead. Second one is up and good. So at the 3:05 mark, 31-29, the Rams by a bucket. Fort Worth, Texas. School was founded in 1890. Texas Wesleyan. Palm to Detmer, 2-man game. Shot goes up, he's going to be pushing behind. So Detmer's going to go to the line. Let's see who they call this on. It's going to be on Dmitrovic. That'll be his first foul.
Been very impressed with Detmer. He's got good hands underneath, able to receive the ball, catch the ball very well. And then he recognizes situations. In that case, he saw that a lane had opened up to the basket, went to the basket, drew the foul.
Detmer, 68% free throw shooter, hits the first one. He's got 7. Out of the starting 5 for McKendree, they feature 2 freshmen, a junior, a sophomore, and 1 senior. And they've got 2 seniors that get some time off the bench. Detmer's second free throw on his way, and he gets this one to rattle in. So Detmer's got 80, averages 11. All 5 starters, in fact, on this Bearcat team averaging double figures. We're tied again at 31 with 2:45 left. Opening half. Dmitrovic out top, swings it to Gober. Picked up there by Palm. Puts it on the deck just before a 5-second call was called on him. Over to Randall. He's the point guard, he's the quarterback. Throw a high post pass, and then they'll slash to the basket, get it into Dmitrovic, and right in the face of Brad Copeland. Donnie Dmitrovic, he's got 12. Palm, turnaround jump shot, won't go, he'll pull it down. Looked like he's gonna pull the trigger. Wolff drives the basket, gets it to go, and there's a blocking foul, and count it. Andy Wolff's got 2, and let's see who they call that on. Looks like it's gonna be on Dmitrovic.
Yeah, that should be 2 on him.
And that's a big 2 fouls here in the last minute for the 6'10" sophomore.
And it looks like they're gonna leave him in.
We'll roll the dice here a little bit, the 2:14 mark. Let's see how Terry Waldrop plays this. Wolff's free throw, counted. He's got 3, and Bearcats back to a 1-point lead at 34-33. 2:10 left here in the opening half. Randall across the timeline. Throws it up to Dmitrovic at the top of the key. To Scott in the left wing, down to the corner. Turnaround jump shot. Won't go.
Oh, what's that, a tip?
Nice tip in and count it.
Aaron